Today I'm here with visionary and real estate conglomerate Mr. Rishi Jain, who's the managing director of the Jain Group, one of Kolkata's leading real estate development companies and a visionary who's helping build an eastern urban India as your career path. So what was the decision-making process that you...
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to appear at your podcast. I am really grateful. Although I am no visionary or anything, the visionary is my dad. Why did we choose real estate? So real estate is, at the end of the day, one of the three biggest needs that humans have. Humans have three needs only: roti, kapda, makan. And some people now require Facebook and Instagram also. But three basic human needs. So we were very, very clear that we'll either get into the roti business or the kapda business or the makan business. So real estate was obviously, one of those natural choices. And then from there we grew, we diversified, and today we are what we are.
To scale your business, so you must have started somewhere. So how did you grow this to such a large company, and what were the challenges that you faced along the way?
Two kinds of scaling up happens. One scaling up happens which is but natural scaling up, which happens with the passage of time. It is 10%, 12%, 15% growth year on year. That does not really interest us. That is basically inflation level growth. We are a very hungry and we are a very young group to start with. So we always wanted to get that next big leap. So we kind of identified which are the areas which have growth potential in the future. And then we started figuring out that affordable housing has a growth potential also. And people are obviously, there is a larger market size for that also. So we identified that. Then we, in fact, the whole of Bengal came to know that Rajarhat is upcoming in a big way. There is the finance hub and there is the Silicon Valley and various other fancy names and projects are there. So real estate is always in the optimism business, that which area are people becoming more optimistic about. We saw that people are getting optimistic about Rajarhat, therefore we put majority of our focus in Rajarhat, and after that we also put more focus on areas in and around the airport. I guess that's how majority of the growth happened. Is there any formula or is there any mantra? I don't really know, but we follow the basic rules.
So you said you diversified into real estate, but what was the idea or the inspiration behind starting Holiday Inn?
So Holiday Inn is basically, if you ask me, it is an extension of the real estate business. In real estate, we provide permanent accommodations. In hospitality, we provide temporary accommodations. There is no real difference. And after real estate development, either you can get into the mall business, or you can get into the hospital business, or you want to get into the hotel business. These are three very natural extensions. You will find a lot of real estate developers have some or the other investments in these three sectors also. So we did not want to do the hospital business, mainly because hospital businesses are associated with a little bit of risk and a little bit of pain also. Malls, I don't really think are successful in Calcutta now or even in the future. One popular mall opens up, the rest, all other malls become a little subdued. And plus, fixed pricing is something which Indians never get their head wrapped around. So hospitality business, the hotels business, felt correct, and it is associated with a little bit of, I would say, PR or a little bit of relationships. So therefore, hotels was a correct business for us.
What would you say is the most intriguing or your favorite part of the real estate business?
The most interesting or the intriguing part of the business is the fact that we are, at the end of the day, in the business of emotions. We are in the business of dreams. See, for us, selling a house a day or selling 350 apartments, 400 apartments a year is just business. But the person who's buying that, for that person, real estate is one of his maybe one in 40-year decisions, or a decision that he will make once or twice in his entire life. What is business for us is life for him.